Hey, Daniel, my name is Brandon. I work with Remax here in the area. I was looking for the owner of. Is that you?
Yes.
Okay, I was touching base to your neighborhood. I'm sure you know the market's doing very well in Somerville. Have you put any thought into selling that house?
Nah, I haven't. My dad and brother would like me to because they want me to get out of debt, but that is not my goal.
Okay, what do you mean get out of debt? Is there something going on or?
I mean, just no. My choice to date jackasses.
You said your choice to date jackasses.
But other than that, no. I mean, just still have a lot. I mean, I'm a single woman. That of course put a lot, a lot into it financially, and then after that, just bad choices and stupid men.
Well,
So
hey, we all make mistakes. That's for sure. Have you?
yes, but no. I mean,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, you're fine. I just know that the value is going to be there, so I would like to not sell it. Want to keep it. I mean, I'm already like 12 years into my mortgage
Sure.
without refinancing since like 2010, and I just don't want to. Since 2008, I guess I just don't want to. I just think it's going to be a profitable place to keep.
Sure, no, I completely understand. The good thing is that's a great neighborhood, and obviously Somerville is a very popular place to be in. So
Yep.
the market could potentially continue going up, but it started to shift here recently. You told me
Yeah.
you were in debt. What did you mean by that? Are you missing payments or?
I just recently, just literally this last month, I went over 30 days. But I had to pay my 401k loan, or I was going to default to the IRS, and I couldn't not do that.
Okay, so are you
So this month is like the first 30 days late.
okay? Do you see that being a common thing, or is it just this one instance?
Oh, no, I hope not. No, I hope not. I mean, I make too much damn money for it to be a common thing. That's the problem.
I hear you. What do you do for work?
But to try to help myself.
Good for you. Good for you. My mom's been for 40 years now, so I definitely appreciate
I
you.
have a master's degree.
Do you?
So that's what my parents get first. Yeah.
There's
I
nothing
make
wrong with.
$70,000 a year, and somehow,
Hey, look.
I'm still broke. So that's pretty bad.
Hey, look. We need. That's for sure.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes,
So what did
ma'am.
you say you come from? Who do you come from again?
I work for Remax, and the reason I was calling is like I told you, I've done a ton of business in Weatherstone, and the market's doing very well in that area. So I was curious to know. I mean, would you be open to a free home evaluation, or would you be interested in seeing what your house is worth? And see?
Sure. I mean, sure. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay. When do you have
I,
30 minutes? Go ahead. I'm
I,
sorry.
I won't. Can you contact me in like a month?
Yeah, absolutely can.
Next whole month. I'm going the next week. I'll be gone for a week. I'm painting my bedroom right now. My bathroom's half tile, but it's all going to be done. So why don't you give me like a month and then call me back?
That's fine. What is the best email for you?
Email is all lowercase at yahoo.com.
At yahoo.com. Okay, cool. Say you did sell this house. Where do you think you'd be going?
Well, I thought about rent. Really, I've never really thought about selling it, but I thought about renting it out and doing some travel nursing or going to. If I did sell, it would be like Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay, and what would take you there?
The mountains, the weather, basically, it's a middle ground. I'm born and raised in it. Too cold. South Carolina's too hot.
Yeah.
Tennessee might be right in the middle.
Yeah, I hear that. No, I went to Gatlinburg a few months ago. It's a beautiful area.
I love Gatlinburg.
Yeah, it's a really
Yeah,
nice
I'm getting
area.
ready to go there next week.
Good for you. Good for you. So when are you leaving next week?
Well, I'm actually kind of leaving this week, Friday.
Okay, got it. And you plan on being back next week?
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, cool. Look, I don't want to sound pushy at all. I just don't want to miss the opportunity to meet with you, and I think it's a great time next week if you're available for 30 minutes. I can just stop by, sit down with you, and show you what the numbers look like in the neighborhood, and so on and so forth. If you have 30 minutes next week, no obligation to do any paperwork or anything like that.
Yeah, I get a lot of notifications, or a lot of those little things you guys. I don't know if it's you guys, but somebody sends them in the mail where they
Yeah.
tell you, to what the other house just sold for or
Yeah.
whatever. It looks good. I got about 50 or 60,000 in equity.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, that is good, and that's the thing. Those mailers, they don't really take into account, premiums that your property may have versus others. So I mean, the range could be
Yeah,
anywhere.
I'm on that pie state.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Really big backyard.
yeah, the range could be anywhere from $10 to $20,000 difference. So if you have 30 minutes next week, I'd love to just see the house and offer some inexpensive tips and tricks that you can do to make sure that when you do put it on the market, if you do put it on the market, you're getting every dollar out of it. What day do you think would work best next week, tentatively?
It has to be like an afternoon, like later afternoon.
That's fine. I have.
And I would say Wednesdays are usually pretty good.
Okay, I have Wednesday at 4 or 5:30 available. What works better for you?
5:30.
5:30. Okay, I'm gonna put in my calendar for 5:30, and I'm gonna send you a calendar invite. And then what I'll do is Tuesday, I'm gonna follow up with you and ask some homework questions just to make sure that we're all good. And yeah, we'll talk Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna send you an email here soon, so you're a little more familiar with us. And then like I said, I'll talk to you Tuesday.
All right.
All right.
You guys do the whole you guys do property management too? Like if people want to rent it out.
I can definitely. I have a very close friend who is a property manager, and they do great. That's who I send everyone to, and they do great work. I highly recommend them if you go that route.
Yeah, my one neighbors have been doing that for a while, and they've been gone for like 10 years, and they still own their house. That'd probably be my only what I would want to do, but we'll talk later.
Yeah, let's when we sit down, we'll put everything out on the table and see what works best.
Okay.
All right, Dan. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Bye. All right, guys. So on that call, I have a good friend in our office who can pretty much find out anybody that's having a moving sale or pre-foreclosure, stuff like that. This lady was actually a moving sale, so there's some kind of interest there that she's looking to sell. So I reach out to her. You can hear from the call that there was some interest. Either she wants to rent or sell, but it sounded like she was in a little bit of debt as well. So I just want to reach out, and people like that, you just want to see what you can do to help them. At the end of the day, we're professionals, and it's up to us to find out what we can do to help. It's really just realizing people's wants and needs, and then using that to set the appointment. So I'm going to meet with that lady next week. What I'll do after every appointment I set is I wait obviously until the end of the call, end of my dial session. I'm on Mojo right now, and I'm trying to get as many calls in as possible. But what I'll do is I'll send them an email with all of our marketing information. And if you're curious about what that is, just shoot me a message, and I'll more than glad to share that with you. I'm going to shoot her a text as well, just so she has my direct number and she can reach out to me at any time. And the last thing I'm going to do is send her a calendar invite, just with my name, email, and all that stuff. So she has everything on file. And this way she knows about the appointment as well. A lot of people out there, a lot of agents, a lot of teams will go the route of qualifying the appointment that day, the day they set the appointment. We take the route of qualifying the appointment the day beforehand. This way, we're reminding them about the appointment. This way, they don't forget it. And we're just calling and we're just asking a few homework questions. And I can reach out to me and I can share our pre-qualification script with you. But we're asking a whole bunch of homework questions just to make sure that it's a good appointment for us to go on. And it's worth our time and it's worth their time.